Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Redius Rebooted. We're playing Resonant Rise. Little bit of a departure from the norm, kids. I got invited over to one of the Resonant Rise server clusters, and I figured I'd be a fool not to take it, so we are playing a little of the Resonant Rise. I'm actually going to turn off the multiplayer chat for while we have our little discussion. Uh, anyway, it's good to be back with you. The holidays have kind of slowed things down a little bit, but I am back. I will hopefully be around a little bit more. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Perfect. It's Resonant Rise, baby. Minecraft 1.6.4. No longer stuck in the Stone Ages of the 1.5.2. Here we go. This is episode 1, season 2, rebooted. What, do you ask yourself, has changed? Well, first things first, what's changed is my drink still being sponsored by nobody. It's still out there. You can still get your hands in on it. No, I'm just kidding. Everything has totally changed about the way that mods work. From 1.5.2 on to the next version, it is very, very different. You can tell some of the things are flat out just not even close to the same. I've done a little bit of work here. Don't get me wrong. I haven't been completely gone away from the keys and away from game. I've been doing a lot of the silly stuff that you guys don't want to see. The build up stuff, the little things, the minor details that you need in order to make a base and a world run properly. And I've had to actually, believe it or not, being on a server has been helpful because a lot of this stuff is just flat out new and different. I have no idea what I'm doing. Look at this. I'm eating calamari, for God's sake. That is from Meriacraft. Never heard of it before until I got on the server. It's awesome. I like it. It's handy, and it gives killing squid a real purpose, which is nice. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's take a look and kind of see where we're living at. I started with a dirt home, but we've changed things up just a hair. The Resonant Rise has. If you caught what we were doing there, you'll know what we're doing later today. This has carpenter blocks. There you go. Carpenter blocks. These guys. Carpenter slope, carpenter stairs, carpenter barrier, carpenter gate. These things are fantastic. What do carpenter blocks do? Well, they do things like you see here. These are all carpenter slopes. What you do is you put the shape down and then put whatever item you want to fill their texture, be it wheat, be it wood, be it stone, be it whatever, that fills that texture. Let me see if I've got one on hand, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Carpenter, 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 carpenter. I do have a few. Okay, let's grab one of these and one of my ornate stones. You put it down. Meh, it's just a guy. Touch it with that. Look at that. You can create shapes, all sorts of shapes. Now, it eats all that stuff. When you get rid of it, it gives you both the carpenter and the stone back. So you don't ever lose anything by doing it this way. It's just, it gives you the option. It's almost like building with facades, for those of you that have played the Buildcraft and the whatnots. I swiped a couple of force saplings from folks too because they are just pretty trees and I like them. I'm going to rip these down and plant more. My entire goal, I'm gonna share it with you. I'm going to spread wheat, not the barley, but the actual wheat crops. I'm spreading them all over the hillside. We're gonna live on top of our hillside, which looks goofy right now, but we're putting a windmill right there. That's going to happen this episode, kids. An honest to God windmill. We're putting it up there. We're also going to do something that is just glorious. This mod pack, by the way, no more with the chicken chunk loaders. Dimensional anchors. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see, by the way, the best thing that I've discovered so far about Resonant Rise, look in the very top of the screen there where it actually has the name and, more importantly, the mod name. It's all right there for you. so that if you're ever watching my vids and you're like, whoa, wait, wait, whoa, what was that? All you have to see right there, it's a dimensional anchor from the Amibus core. That's it. Look up that stuff, and my God, it will tell you everything you need to know. Let's look it up just so you can see. Remember the old Chicken Chunks chunk loader? Okay, that was this guy. Chicken Chunks chunk loader was an ender pearl. It was gold and it was an enchantment table, so it needed diamonds and books and obsidian, and wow, it was a pain in the keister, right? Dimensional anchor. Block of iron, 4 gold ingots, and you're done. So much simpler, so much less, and it gives you choices. It's not like it still sticks you to anything else. You can pick size chunk 1, it's a 1 by 1. You can go to 3 by 3. You go all the way up to 5 by 5. That's a 25 chunk. I don't need that much. I need 3 by 3. That's perfect. And it's in the shape of a square, which is fantastic. That covers, 3 by 3 covers all of my stuff here. Where I put it here, it covers a couple of chunks that way and a couple of chunks that way, and that's more than enough. If you actually want to see it, boop, boop. Oh boy, what did I hit? Okay, it doesn't like doing that. Well, anyway, you can see chunk 1 is where it's sitting, chunk 2 is over here, chunk 3 is past that. It's covering more than enough. I don't know why it was doing that weird stuff with the blue, and I don't like it, so we're gonna... Okay, go away now. All right, I think we're safe. This book was from one of the guys on the server who came by, paid me a visit, and actually helped with something. For those of you that have played the Feed the Beast packs, specifically Unleashed, which is the one we were playing, they've got a portal gun pack, in which one of those items that was included with the portal gun mod was called the aerial faith plate, which, if you remember it, used to pop you around. It basically was an online catapult. It would fire you from place to place. Well, my base, if you look at it here, come here, jump, 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 jump. It's on the top of a mountain. By the way, I'm surrounded by volcanoes, which I personally find awesome. But it's at the top of a mountain. I'm way up here at height 132. Down there, that's 70 something, I think. It's a fair distance. So I've been looking for quick ways up and down. I was going to do an aerial faith plate, except for the portal gun mod does not play nice with the rest of the Resonant Rise mod pack, so it's not enabled. So I was talking with some people, and we came up with this idea. These are fans from Open Blocks. By the way, if you're not playing in a place where you can get to Open Blocks, oh, I feel bad for you. Open Blocks is amazing. We're going to be playing with Open Blocks so much. Right here, this is all the stuff that Open Blocks does. Jaded ladder. What is a jaded ladder? It's a ladder and a trap door, and it functions like both of them put together. I'm going to be putting those into places sooner rather than later. What we're looking at right now is the fan. Where the heck is fan on here? I know it's in here somewhere. Oh, this is something else we're getting into. Sprinklers. Sprinklers are redstone torches, iron bars, and iron ingots. Oh, we're coming back to this. And for those Terry Pratchett fans out there, I am going to get myself a set of luggage sooner rather than later. I just don't have a diamond yet. It will happen. Don't you worry. We're getting ourselves a set of luggage. The other thing, I absolutely positively need to get my hands on obsidian. This stuff, these Open Blocks tanks, are amazing. Unlike every other tank structure that's in every other mod, these you can fit to any shape. Meaning that they don't need to be squares. They're not multi-block structures where it's 3 by 3 by 4 up or any of the rest of that stuff. And they don't need to be straight up and down like the IC2 ones or the Buildcraft ones. You can place them in any shape and size that you want, and they store. They're amazing. We'll be getting into those. I don't have a ready supply of obsidian yet, so we can't get into them today, but we will in the future. Anyway, I kind of wanted to show you just what was out there with Open Blocks. By the way, this is something else we're going to get into. hang glider. It requires a lot of leather, sticks, and whatnot. We're going to get into that. But first, I wanted to show you these fans. The fans themselves are not that difficult to make. I don't believe I'm going to... Fan. There it is. Fan is just iron bars, iron ingot, and a stone slab. And it gets you a fan. Now, you can kind of see down. We got a little bit of ways to go. So what we do, running start. Jump! If you've never tried something like that before, haha, it's awesome. I love my fan setup. It's great. I haven't decided if I'm going to put some. I built this little intro back. I haven't decided if I'm going to put a platform back under those or just leave it my floating fan column, or the FFC, as my buddy GOF on the server put it together, the floating fan column, or floating fan brigade. Either way, they're awesome for getting up and down. I got my ladder to go back up. I don't have a jetpack yet, hence the reason for these kind of silliness, this kind of silly stuff. But speaking of going up and down, you can tell we're kind of in like a, well, we're in a lighthouse. There's stuff we're going to do here. It's an up and it's a down, and we've got lots of things we need to do. By the way, the beautiful thing about living here is that sunrises and sunsets are flippin' amazing. Look at that. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is a view. Complete with volcano, forest trees. I'm going to cover this whole darn thing in wheat. It's going to be glorious. I seriously am. We're going to fill this whole thing up, top to bottom. Everything you can see here is just going to be wheat as far as the eye can see. It's going to be great. I think I'll put forest trees kind of just interspersed because, well, they kind of go with the look of wheat. So, now, anyway, enough foolishness. Let's get down to business. Windmills. Windmill. We're going to build an ultra low volt windmill. We need windmills themselves, which are generators surrounded by iron ingots. And we're going to need 4 of those. You got 4 windmills. So in order to get 4 windmills, we need 4 generators surrounding those iron ingots. Let me get that together, and I'll be right back. And we're back. We've got everything we need. We're going to go ahead and grab the stuff and get to work. Handful of generators, some iron ingots. Remember, that's all you need in order to put the windmills together. Let's wander over to the old crafting table on the floor. The old standby. Love it. Alright. Okay, that's windmills. There we go. Ultra low voltage transformer. It now uses tin cables as opposed to anything else, and it's got this coil in the center, which is iron surrounded by uninsulated copper. Like I said, things have changed quite a bit from what you're used to if you played any previous modded Minecraft. So we've got some of this stuff. Let's see. Come here, you. Open. Thank you. 1, 2. Got that. We've got the windmills. We need our piece of iron. There she is. And we need cable. That shouldn't still be open, but it was. Okay. So let's look and see how to make that cable, because again, this stuff is very new and different. And I'll be honest, I'm looking up a lot of it. Uninsulated copper cable is copper plate cut. Heh. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're going to come over here. We're going to get our... I need it. Oh, I'm about to... Yeah, okay, it's a brand new hammer. I'm out of cutters. I don't have a cutter. C-U-T-T-E-R. Cutter is 3 iron plates, 2 iron ingots. Let's show you how to make that, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Here's what you do. Open it up. We needed 3 iron plates. 3 iron plates is made with a hammer. See that hammer right there? The forge hammer and the iron ingot smashes them out. Let's go over to our crafting area here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And now we got our cutter. Okay, copper ingots and the hammer smashes them out into plates. Now, we could put it back up there and we'd get copper item casings with the hammer, but we don't want that. What we want is the uninsulated copper cable. So you put these cutters up there with the copper plates. And now you'll notice these cutters, just like the hammer, there's a limited amount of uses. Cutters start with 60, hammers start with 80. There are ways to automate this process, but they take EU. In other words, your choices are, do you want to use resources in terms of iron and whatnot, or do you want to use resources in terms of EU in order to get these things done? It's up to you. At the beginning, obviously, we are going to be... Hello? Lag? Okay. A little bit of lag there. At the beginning, we obviously opt for the easier method, which is, well, slapping stuff together kind of like we did. All right, so now we were on Windmill. There we go. We're still doing Windmill, ultra low voltage. We're looking for the LV transformer, which is the 2 on top. We still need wood planks, and we got the cable. So we're gonna go get wood planks. Wood. Let's take a couple of you guys. I don't know how I got these either. I've got 2 wood planks that clearly they're not right, are they? They're all sideways and whatnot. I'm not sure. I think something got goofed up because of the carpenter blocks with them. I'm not 100% sure. All I know is I need a little bit of wood. Haha. All the Cialis folks just laughed. Seriously, I'm up to be sponsored here. Come on now, Cialis. Viagra. Get on board with it. I can't keep dropping these gems every day. It's totally not true. I can drop them every day. All right. See, every so often you get that weird little laggity lag, and it does weird things. All right, got our LV transformer. Now we got our windmills. Boop, 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 boop. Hello? See, I was worried about this. Somebody told me that it was bugged, and it sure looks like it might be. Ugh. Yeah, because it's not appearing. All right. We may have to do some work to figure out why that's not doing what it's supposed to do, which is a shame, too, because I would really like to get this thing up and rolling because the house looks goofy without it. Doesn't matter. We will come back to that. We will take care of it when we get the opportunity. It will happen. I promise you, just as soon as things get together. Now, the other thing we're going to do this episode, I had a couple of things I really wanted to do. Windmill was one of them. Obviously, that's not going to fly because, well, it's a new mod pack and things aren't really working the way they're supposed to, and that happens. Now, the other thing, elevators. It's wool and an ender pearl. We want these. I have a couple of ender pearls that I got from, well, doing things to Enderman that I'm not particularly proud of. Actually, I'm totally proud of them. Beat the hell out of a bunch of Endermen, and I was very thrilled to do so. All right, now I just got to figure out where the heck I left all my wool at. There we go. I can't wait. I cannot wait until we get our hands back on an AE system because goodness gracious. Okay, elevator 1. Bloop. And bloop, bloop. Elevator 2. Beautiful. Okay. Elevators. Here's what we're going to do. This is the center of our house. Hi, Clay. Doesn't matter. Elevator. Bloop. Right there. Okay. Now, we hop down here. Because the objective, I'm trying to set up several different floors. We're trying to set up several different things all at once. Okay. Okay, so we've got this here. Yes, yes. Okay, light it up. Remember, this is where we went to go get to the cows and all the rest of that foolishness and whatnot. Okay, elevator is right there. Doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Doot doot. All right, so now we're standing on the elevator, right? If we jump, whoop! It works. Ah, it's so awesome. That's great. All right, so we can cover, cover, cover. Now, if we want to go down, we stand on the elevator, and we hit. All you have to do is hit shift. I thought it was shift and jump. It's just shift. So jump, shift. Oh, that's awesome. That is my new favorite toy right there. Oh, whoop, whoop. You can have hidden floors. Oh, oh, I'm happy. I was disappointed about the windmill thing. Disappointed about the windmill thing, and we're gonna be okay. Cause oh baby elevators. Oh, that's glorious. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Okay. Well, we've got a bit of an antiquated power supply here. We've got our mace. I love how I can just look at things and you guys can see what I'm talking about. Compressor, furnace, macerator, extractor, bat box. It even shows how much is stored in there. And the generator. It even shows how much is stored in that. We're going to be making this thing better. Bigger, better, faster, stronger. All of these things are going to happen. I still need to put something in that center section. I don't know what yet. But the point is, I'm going to be introducing you guys to the new concepts that run in Resonant Rise, and I'm hoping to get these darned puddles turned off. By the way, you see that big bird down there? All right, we're going to end the episode with going and taking a look at our friend the big bird, and then we're done. But we're going to go down and take a look. Come here, because I don't see a whole lot of other things down here. There's so much nasty stuff that exists in the world, but chocobos are not one of them. They're happy, friendly birds. There is a not happy, friendly thing that is coming towards me. By the way, for whatever reason, all of the zombies and everything, they got tons of. They all have armor. They're jerks. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, God. Oh, it was that stupid frickin' Ars Magica. Oh, oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. I should not have wandered out here. Ooh, zombies are fine. The Ars Magica stuff, those mobs move really fast. And you just saw one of them. Dirty buggers. They're called Hecates. Hecate. Hecate. Those things are nasty. They move really fast. And they're almost invisible, which is just neato. Uh, whew. Yeah, we don't have to deal with them anymore, and we're happy. I tell you what, before we go, so we don't want to end this on a bad note. We don't want to end it on a Hecates being nasty note. We're gonna open up and we're gonna fire up Sprinkler. There we go. All right, we are going to make a couple of these guys. So we need some iron bars, which are the same iron ingots. Setup, we can do that. Redstone torch, easy enough. That's just a stick and redstone. Okay, we're going to make some of these guys. Mainly because, seriously, they're awesome. All right, so let's go with Doot there. Okay, now we need to find a couple pieces of redstone. 1, 2. I really wish I had my sorting system, but I don't. So we make do. 1, 2. Okay. Now, just like that. I need more iron. Dude standing at the door. I don't think we should let him stay there. Hey, hey. Dude's rolling up on our crib. By the way, that's street speak for, hello, this gentleman is approaching our place of residence. And now he's wandering off. Okay, good. He can stay away. Wow. All right, let's try this again with less zombie interference. What the? Ugh. Let's try that again, shall we? Whatever. Okay. Sprinklers! I am going to have to kill that zombie, aren't I? Yep, there he comes. All right, well, we'll end him real fast. He's wearing some snazzy gold stuff. I'm just going to keep beating him up if he's going to stand in the hole. I don't know who you are, and I don't like you either, sir. I don't know where these guys all came from. Like, I had a nice civil place. Nobody's bothering me. He dropped me some fancy shoes. What are these? Glowstone boots. Does they make my armor better or worse? They don't change things, but now I got me some fancy yellow shoes. Look at that. Dance, dance, dance. Yellow shoes. Oh, no, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. That's ridiculous. Why would you even ask me that? Just because I'm dancing. Even Windows doesn't want me to dance. That's ridiculous. I'm against these things. Fight the power. Okay, we're going to put up a torch because it looked a little dark over this way. Okay, sprinkler time. You ready? I don't know how these things work. So I need to put it. Well, that clearly didn't work the way I wanted it to. Schnooks. Okay. Can I have you back? All right, well, I got my sprinkler back. I don't have the faintest clue how that's supposed to work. Because I need my water. So, if you crouch. Oh. All right, well, let's do this. Let's take a that doesn't make any sense though. There's got to be a way to make the sprinklers go right on top. Hmm. No, that's not it. I swear to you, we're going to figure this thing out. We really are. Nope. That sure just puts it down right next to it. All right, hang tight. Be right back. You're not going to sit here and watch me fumble around with it. I'll figure it out. We'll get her taken care of. Be right back. Okay, so I totally figured out how to do it. Unfortunately, it requires tanks because basically what you do is you put the sprinkler up and you put one of these tanks underneath it. And what we're looking at is not those guys. These guys, the open blocks tanks. I don't have the obsidian. I can't put it together for you today. We will do that in the future. So, until then, take care. We're going to get things together. Got our volcanoes going off in the background and the foreground. We got our building built that needs a windmill and doesn't have one because it's not working. Basically, things are working out just about as well as I could possibly expect. Come next time when you guys show back up, we're going hang gliding. I will share that much with you. I don't have a jetpack yet, and I don't have a way into the nether, so I'd say the chances are pretty good we're going to be hang gliding sooner rather than later. Until then, peace out. Resonant Rise.